Good morning. Luke is coming to you from the Express Employment Office in Forest Lake, Minnesota. I have five different jobs that I'm going to highlight today, 2 office positions and 3 more warehouse production industrial sorts of positions. So we're gonna hit on 5 here. If any of these 5 sound interesting to you, or you want to learn more about them, or you feel you might be a good fit, or you know somebody who might be a good fit, we encourage you to give our office a call. It's 651-464-9995, 651-464-9995. That's the quickest way to get any answers on stuff. Just give us a call. We'll have a conversation with you. If you are looking for work and none of these 5 sound like anything you'd be interested in or something that you'd want to pursue, we encourage you to give our office a call anyway, because we have decision makers all throughout the Northeast Metro. We have decision makers on speed dial. So if there's something that you're looking for specifically, we may have a good fit for you in that regard. Okay, so first one, North Branch area. This position is going to pay $18 to $22 an hour based off of experience. This is an office position. It is short term, 6 to 8 week project. There is potential for long term, but they wanted us to make very clear that the only thing they're looking for is 6 to 8 weeks, and there is no expectation. There should be no expectation of potential long term. It just depends on where they're at the end of this 8-week long project, but they wanted to make it very clear that that this is just a short term project. It's also a part-time position, 16 to 20 hours per week. No Fridays. You can get done what they need you to get done Monday through Thursday, whether that's a combination of 20 hours over 4 days, or if you want to do like a Monday, Tuesday, and 8 hours on Monday, 8 hours on Tuesday, they would be open to something like that as well. And what you'll be doing in this is really prepping for, they're looking for somebody that is familiar with accounts payable. Now, you don't have to be an accounts payable payroll specialist or anything like that. But accuracy is very important in the data entry, as well as speed, but accuracy is the most important aspect of this. So have to have some experience in accounting to a degree. Don't have to be an accountant necessarily, but be familiar with accounts payable procedures. Second position we're going to discuss is also an office services, an office type position with a company just west of Forest Lake. This is paying anywhere from $18 to $22 an hour. This company is looking for somebody that has experience with xcel. This is a requirement. You can't. It's not just I know what xcel is, or I've put some numbers into an Excel spreadsheet before. They legitimately want to know that you can handle large Excel spreadsheets. Now, they have this whole system built out. It's really more of a data entry position, but you need to be good with math. You need to be good with Excel. You don't have to be an Excel master by any means in terms of doing pivot tables or anything like that. But you need to understand the workings of equations in certain cells, things like that. And again, be good with math, be good with numbers. It's easy math, but it's critical that you are accurate and on point with your math for what this project is. Then this one is long-term. Like I said, $18 to $22 an hour, day shift hours, just west of Forest Lake. So those are our 2 office positions that we're highlighting this morning. The other 3, just going to highlight real quick. These are warehouse production type positions up in the North Branch area looking for second shift. We have 2 different second shift positions. The first one is machine operating. This is within the metals industry, but it's a unique industry in that they do cold-headed products. So it's almost like thermoforming, but with metal. So instead of essentially attaching, like on a screw, let's say, the threaded product to a bolt head, and essentially having 2 pieces basically spliced or welded together, this is one piece that is essentially heated and pressed into the shape that they want. So there's not many warehouses in the United States that do this. They understand that, but and so that finding people with this exact experience can be challenging. So they are open to training, but they do want to see that you are very, very well versed in metal fabrication when it comes to machine operation. So they're not looking for button pushing machine operators. They're looking for legitimate metal fabricators. This would pay anywhere from 20 on up to 30 plus an hour, and is a potential direct hire depending on skills, background, and experience and references. The other second shift position we have up in North Branch, this is completely entry level, completely easy work. Can put an earbud in, machine operating, from some of the nicest folks that you ever work with in terms of just environment, supervisors, that sorts of things. They make products that are bounded products. So things like calendars, things like books, that sort of stuff. This is $15 an hour. It's second shift, full time. The shift is 2 p.m. to 12 a.m. And does not require any experience. The biggest thing that they're looking for is reliability, and just that they can count on you to be there, so that they can do their production. So that's really the biggest thing. And if their whole thing, they're totally honest with us, is like, if we have somebody that's out there and you're out there for a week, you're out there for a month, you're out there for a couple months, and you're tired of it, you just don't want to, you want to explore their options, they totally get that. They just ask that you let them know, let us know, and that they get at least a little bit of a notice. That's all they care about, is just that reliability piece. They can train on everything else. Other position we have, this one pay anywhere from 15 to 18. This is going to be more in the Pine City area. And the 15 to 18, 15 is absolutely no experience. 18 is experience with machine operating in plastics or metals. Not looking for quite as high caliber as that previous position I was talking about. If you've got 6 months machine operating experience, whether that's extruders or just regular machine operators, whatever it might be, as far as more on the entry level side of things, they could pay you up to $18 an hour starting. If you have no experience at all and you want to learn, they're willing to do that at a $15 an hour rate. So just quick recap. In the North Branch area, office position, paying $18 to $22 an hour, a 6 to 8 week project, 16 to 20 hours a week, looking for accounts payable experience. Second office services position, just west of Forest Lake, also paying $18 to $22 an hour, looking for somebody with experience in Excel and is very accurate and good with math and numbers, that sorts of thing. And then as far as production warehouse sort of positions, we have 2 up in the North Branch area. A machine operating position that's paying anywhere from $20 to $30 an hour, but this is more high caliber machine operating, not just like button pushing machine operating. Legit fabricators is what they're looking for. Potential to be a direct hire. The other one is completely entry level, not a whole lot of responsibility except just show up and be reliable. $15 an hour, can wear an earbud, listen to podcasts, music, whatever you want to while you're working. And then up in the Pine City area, another machine operating position, entry level, paying $15. A little bit of experience, could pay up to $18 depending on what that experience is, and where you're at and how long you were there. With that, I'm going to go ahead and close this thing out. Thank you very much for your time. We hope that you have a great rest of your day. And remember, when you think employment, we hope that you think Express.